is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, coming to you 2 weeks delayed from the Gene Parmesan Memorial Studios. We are a podcast where four friends like to sit up, drink a little drink, and talk about old school video games. I am Ricky. I will be hosting this week, and joining me around this beautiful round table of machinery. Squarey, whatever it is. You shut your
the
mouth
fuck up, Andy.
until I get to you, piece of shit. Now you want to chime in before your time? We have Weldy.
Lights out! Gorilla Radio!
There you go.
Turn that shit up!
Alex.
Lights out!
I wasn't done.
Too bad.
No,
you
fuck
kept
you.
going.
You ruined it.
Transmission. No, okay, damn, now I'm done.
Andy. Shut up.
Well, here I am, feeling older all the time, looking older all the time, feeling younger in my mind. Ricky's gonna kill me.
Well, guys,
I like the fact that you and I made eye contact, but you can only see my eyes like Wilson from Home Improvement, and you know exactly what I'm thinking.
thinking that I have regrets of being here tonight.
Regrets.
Big regrets. So let's kick things off. Weldy, what's new in Welderland?
Nothing. Finally back from all of my vacations, plural. I know I went
What the
summering.
F?
I know.
Bougie over
I
here.
go to Disney, and then
This
I went.
guy's rich.
Well, no. We do our family vacation every year. I beat Super Metroid on vacation, as I usually do. Only problem is, the only TV I played it on was like 108 inches.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah. It looked like pixelated poopy garbage, but it had surround sound, so whenever the initial bing, bing, okay, not so bad. Like I was right next to the subwoofer. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Was that TH whatever?
The THQ. Tiny Toons, how I spent my summer vacation when they made fun of that. The audience is now deaf. No, other than that, more Super Metroid randomizers. Don't know if I want to go back to play Roller Coaster Tycoon because I've been peaking at like 15 maximum viewers on Twitch recently, which was kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
they may like this. And not just the fact that I played as Kirby and Ronald McDonald. And looking for more open mics around the area, just not the place where they only do clean comedy because that's fucking lame.
Yeah.
I can't tell jokes about not seeing my dick. So,
You can say you can't see your penis.
Is that
I feel
clean?
like that's equally dirty.
Is it?
His penis is very dirty.
Because you can't see it, folks.
Lights out.
Turn that shit
Turn
up.
that shit up. Alex, what have you been up to? I'm done talking about me.
I almost started dying again, coughing.
Coming over that welder's
The
cough.
fucking welder sickness. Yeah, finally kind of on the upswing from
Funny,
that.
your mother
Like,
just came down with my Weldy sickness too.
ooh. Oh. So I think about a month of dealing with that. I think when this drops, it'll be what? How many weeks from now?
2 weeks.
So by the time this drops, I'll have played through the Halo campaign Evolved at least 3 times. I'm vibrating because it'll download tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Nice.
And so, like, I'm fucking Mark. I don't care how many iterations. They've got one new gun. Like, all right, I will give you another $69.
Hey, like I told you, but it's the same thing with me and Resident Evil 4, man. I don't care what system it comes out on, what little update it may or may not have. I'm buying that bitch, bro. So I'm with
Me
you.
and Zombies Ate My Neighbors,
Yeah.
all 2 systems.
So I'm stoked for that. Played Elden Ring this weekend, which was way out of my wheelhouse. I understand why that's a whole thing. Dark Souls-esque games. That was frustrating. I was also very drunk when I was trying to play it, which turns out drinking those love bug drinks,
Yes.
that leads to vomiting.
Oh,
Very,
How
very,
many did you have?
How many did you
I
have?
had the whole,
The whole 8-pack?
the whole 8-pack.
I had
Nice.
2, and I was feeling good.
No, I
Like,
drank all of
It's
them.
only 5% alcohol.
No, well, see, the thing
what's
is, all
5
the
times 8?
You see, but you see,
Or 45% alcohol.
it's all, it was all the sugar.
40%
That's the
alcohol.
sugar.
I guess
It's
it's 9,
sugary.
yeah.
For me, I think it was the sugar that
I
really.
imagine you were doing shots also.
I had the Jim Beam vanilla.
Hey.
I was putting a shot of
Okay,
that
all right.
into the
That
vanilla.
doesn't sound bad.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, it was
that-
delicious.
I
It was
bet, yeah.
very delicious.
Did it taste as good coming back up?
No. Yep. I got drunk, played games, waiting for a new game. That's my life right now. What about you,
Nice.
Andy?
Just nothing. Literally doing my work of terminating people left and right again.
Sweet.
Andy enjoys
Super
making people unemployed. That's his whole thing.
Yeah. You know, I
Well,
just
he
love it.
is fucking old and
He's a
white.
boomer, so
Yeah,
yeah.
get off my yard. Did a second run of stand up. I apparently bombed.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but to be fair, all the people sucked that day.
Yeah, but I did give Andy some good advice. He probably won't take it. So
No, the advice was don't get so drunk.
no, the advice was
That
you
is pretty
should-
good advice,
No,
though.
the advice that I gave him was he should put his notes down on a
Oh.
card or on his phone so he can keep track of where he's at, which is what the people who have been doing this for years actually
Nah,
do.
what do they know?
Put it on your hand in ink.
So
when you
John
wipe-
can make fun of you like you're The Rock in 2012.
So when you wipe your forehead with sweat, it
It's just a
just
big
turns
ink mark.
purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Across my forehead.
Andy just goes blackface up there. That's his
Oy.
intro.
So can I chime in for like 30
No.
seconds?
Yes.
This shows how fucking stupid I am, which maybe this will be my own stand-up bit. I didn't realize comedians had notes and shit. They thought out their routines. I, honest to God, my entire life up until last Wednesday, just thought they were that fucking quick-witted.
Oh,
There's a
yeah,
chunk
no.
of people.
Like my
Yeah.
entire life, every comedian, I was like, oh, they're just fucking that charismatic,
Bill Burr does
that
Yeah.
quick-witted. Every single comedian I've ever, I'm like, oh, they've just got struck by lightning and they know how to talk
Yeah.
and they know how to
There's
just.
a handful.
When I told that to my significant other, Meredith, she gave me that, are you fucking stupid? look? And then I was like, no. She's like, yeah, no, that's well thought out. And I was like, oh, okay.
well thought out routine. They've practiced it a few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Especially when you get into like the George Carlin
I do a basic outline, and then sometimes I'll roll.
riff.
Yeah, you can riff with it. Like when I called that guy a nerd
Yeah.
after the Job of the Hut joke, that was just off the cuff.
After the fact, I'm really glad I didn't put my name in the bucket because it really would have just been me going up there, just fucking blank slate. So have you heard about Serial? Just fucking bombing.
So have you guys heard about Jimothy?
What's the deal with life cereal?
So anyway, that was my input of how fucking stupid I am. This is Alex, by the way.
The more you know.
Ricky, how you been?
Ricky's been fine, like wine. Been telling you guys about the Disney thing that we've been
Yeah.
doing where we've been watching all the movies from the very first one with Snow White. We are currently at Aladdin. We just finished Aladdin, had a really good time watching it. We actually did our second drinking game to a Disney movie.
Which
Yep.
one did you drink to?
Roger Rabbit. We drank to Roger Rabbit. That was a really good movie. I will say that while watching movies from the 80s, I do feel that a few of them don't get enough love. Like Oliver and Company, I feel like that movie does not
Yeah.
get enough love at all. We watched Little Mermaid, really good. I hated watching Fox and the Hound because it gave me feels and I wanted to cry like a bitch the whole time.
Was that 90s?
That was 80s.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
That was
70s.
1982, I think. 81, 82. I hated watching The Black Cauldron. I thought it was boring as fuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Made a post on Facebook where people were like, well, I love the Sword of the Stone and I love the Black Cauldron. And I'm just going to say, bullshit. Don't nobody like those fucking movies. I ain't never heard not a one of you people in my life talk about one of these Disney movies that you liked like that. I don't give a fuck if it reminds you of the Laserdisc Don Bluth's fucking game. I don't care. That game
Dragon
sucked.
Slayer, line one.
Dragon Slayer sucked dick too.
Since you rolled through the 80s, I assume you watched The Rescuers and The Great Mouse Detective as well?
You are correct. The Rescuers was
Hey.
1978,
Oh,
and the Great Mouse Detective was 1986. I just gotta say, all right again, all right again. Yes, I love that movie so much, and I'm glad that I got an opportunity to rewatch it. Watch The Rescuers Down Under. I remember it differently as a kid, and I gotta say I was a little bit let down by this.
That movie's really fucking dark.
Yeah, it
is
is.
really
Yeah,
dark.
he was gonna kill that kid.
Oh, he was absolutely going to kill that kid.
So it can really
you
and
are
then
springboarding into Renaissance, though, and that's what I
Yes.
can't wait for.
And then you get Beauty and the Beast. And my fucking God. Yeah, that's a banger. 10 out of 10. Throw it up on the
Ooh,
board.
That's a list.
Aladdin, 10 out of 10. Throw it up on the
Oh,
board.
Did you get the Lion King?
Lion King has not come yet.
Okay.
We just finished 1992. The next movie on our list is Nightmare Before Christmas. I am being very picky and choosy about a lot of the movies that we're watching. Even though they were animated features and they were released in theaters, we're not going to watch them. I'm not going to watch Tigger's movie. I'm not going to watch Piglet's movie. I don't find those to be mainline A-stream movies.
So I'm going to take a guess and say Recess School's Out is
No.
not on the list.
It is not on the list. Neither is Doug's
Or
first
Doug's
movie.
first movie, yep.
Yep. I didn't watch The Three Caballeros, so I'm not going to watch those movies.
That's fair.
We would have still
Yeah.
been stuck in the fucking 60s if we had to have been stuck watching a bunch of those make mine music fucking shits.
You guys want to watch Bed Knobs and Broomsticks?
That's not an animated feature, surprisingly.
What's so different than Roger Rabbit?
Because I said so.
Oh, okay.
So like the half animated
Yeah,
movies,
Mary
I think he said,
Poppins.
yeah, I understand what he's saying. Had he loosened up the rules on that, he'd still be in 1964.
Even getting through some of those animated classics were slogs. Ugh, I didn't want to deal with it. But as far as gaming goes, your boy is back to playing Death Stranding. I fired up the save. It is a 55-hour plus save. I have literally not played this game since last August. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I only played it for maybe 30 minutes the other day, but I was was having a good time.
30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Hey, you know, honestly, you should be glad it wasn't just 5.
What are we drinking this week?
I'm drinking Silver Bullets, baby.
I'm being stereotypical and drinking a Modelo Chelada, baby.
Those aren't bad.
I didn't really.
You didn't get an
deviate.
enchilada?
I didn't deviate. I didn't really like the lime or the watermelon.
Oh, the tangerine one's all right.
Yeah.
I got a Cayman Jacked Tropical Margarita. This one I actually wished it was a little spicier because it was kind of mediocre. Then on the back burner here, drinking a Love Bug Vanilla Cream. We had to buy some more Love Bug because we love the Love Bugs.
Love Bug, if you're listening to this.
Yes.
This is a
Please
our
sponsor
shot.
us. Or if it's not Love Bug, maybe it's this other drink that Ricky's drinking.
Well, gang, I'm back at it again.
Oh,
We're drinking Mickey's for the Rickies, but we are supersized with a 40 ounce.
Oh, what's your cap, by the way?
They don't do riddles for
What? Oh,
because,
yeah, I
because
forgot
they're
about
smaller
that.
caps.
So lame.
We are maybe about 10 ounces in. 30 more to go.
He hasn't even hit the label yet.
I haven't even tapped the label
You're
yet.
gonna hear some sloshy words later on. Now that that's out of the way.
Weldy, I hear you got a game for us.
I sure do.
Glug, 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 glug,
Is
glug.
this or is it that? These jabronis have to choose. I feel like it's been a minute since we've actually done a legit this or that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a legit this or something else. This one's called fakie, which is a skateboard term where your feet are regular or goofy, but instead of going forward, you're rolling backward. I don't know. They call it a fakie. I don't know. Do I look like I skateboard?
Can you describe more
Guys,
skating
we
things?
sound like a bunch of posers trying to talk about skateboarding. So I'm just going to throw this out there right now. Don't get mad at us.
Yeah.
Just because we like wearing Vans and Chucks. You know.
No, dude, we're totally rad.
To the bee's knees.
Tubular.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Cowabunga.
How do you do, fellow skateboarder
Fellow
kids?
skateboarders. I'm going to give you a list of 10 names. You have to tell me if it is a Tony Hawk Pro Skater's special move or
Ooh.
if it's not. And if it's not, you have to tell me what it is. But in order to get credit for your point, you have to say fakey. You can't just say that's fake. Nope, you got to say it's fakey. You got to do it.
Are there any neither?
It's what? It's neither a
You were
skate
probably
thing
aiming
or
for
neither
both.
is neither.
You were
Or
aiming
yeah,
for a
both.
both.
You
Yeah.
know what? Fuck you guys.
Nope. It's either a real
Actually,
move.
not. Weldy, you're right. Fuck you, Andy.
It's always fuck Andy
Always
in this
fuck Andy.
house.
Hey-o.
All right. You kids ready?
No.
All right. Number 1, 5-0 thumpin'.
Real. Or I guess a skateboard game.
I'm going to say Tony Hawk.
Okay.
That sounds right.
I'm gonna say game.
That's 3 for 3. A 5-0 thumpin'. It is a Chad Muska move.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Officer Dick.
Number 2, slurve.
Fakey.
A slurve. I'm going to say that's a move.
Okay.
That's a game.
It's fakey.
Hey.
Not a move. What is a slurve?
Some sort of alcohol drink.
Okay.
He said an alcoholic drink. I'm going to say it's baseball terminology.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fuck. That's exactly what I was gonna say. too.
Well, why don't you say
You
it?
know what? Yeah, baseball terminology.
Because then you two will get a point.
Hey!
It is a baseball pitch. It is a combination slider and curve. It's basically a curveball that is thrown like a slider. Instead of over the top, you throw it sideways. So-
Holy shit, I finally got
Yes.
this motherfucker
Yeah,
on one of
the
his
baseball.
baseball change-ups.
when you say,
change up. Okay. Number.
I don't know baseball, sorry.
You're good. Number 3, raw toast.
Fakey.
Fakey. Okay.
A move.
Okay.
a move.
It is fakey.
Yes!
What is raw toast?
Bread.
It'd be even better if he just sticks with that, actually.
I'm gonna say a band.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's a drink.
Okay.
I don't know. An opening act in the Lollapalooza.
Guys, it's just bread.
What?
Me.
Give me that point.
Yeah, literally, look at that right there. What do I have?
It just says just bread.
Can I get that point?
Hell no, you don't get that
That's
point.
bullshit.
You changed your answer. Hold on, we need a ruling on this. Was that your Hollywood Squares answer?
So what did you say after just bread?
A
Did
band.
you-
A band.
Oh, shit. No, I'm taking your bonus point.
Oh, fuck off.
Fuck
Okay.
you. Yeah, bud. Thanks for keeping me up now. You fucked up so bad.
Number 4, Airwalk.
Oh, that's a move.
That is definitely a move.
100%.
Okay, yep, it is a move. Yep, it's a Bucky Lasek special, the finger flip airwalk. Number 5, Dark Slide.
Definitely a move.
I'm going to say a move.
I'm going to say a fakie.
That is a real move. It's a Geoff Rowley move.
Get off.
Geoff. Number 6, Big Smoke.
Fakey.
I want to say fakey.
You know what? Real move.
It is fakey.
It's not the GTA character.
It's not the GTA character. I am looking for an answer that is not a person. It's a place or a thing.
A place or a thing. Big Smoke. I'm going to say what they were calling Canada this week.
But
Man, I don't know. A stadium.
Okay.
what they call Willie Nelson concert.
That is good. Ricky gets a half a point.
Okay.
Because the Big Smoke is the nickname for Dublin, London, but is also the nickname for Vancouver and Toronto.
What the F?
So you will get a half a point for that.
Damn.
Number 7, Judo Madonna.
Move.
I'm going to say that it's a fakey.
Okay.
I'm sticking with fakie.
It is a real move. At least a steamer move. The
Yes.
Judo Madonna.
She takes the board out to her hand and puts it back on her feet, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, Andy is well studied on this. However, I'm still up half a point.
Number 8, Christ Air.
Oh, that's definitely a move. Sorry.
Well, yeah, thanks, bud. I'm going to move.
That's a
Thanks.
move.
Hey, yeah.
Anymore.
Hey, guess what? It's a move. Rune Glifberg, for those of you keeping score at home. Number 9, Chicago Sky.
Fakey.
Fakey.
Fakie.
I'm not throwing anything by you guys. Wow. Yeah, fakey. What is Chicago Sky?
Literally the sky in Chicago. I'm sticking with it this time.
Okay, no, it's something more specific.
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to call it a pizza.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
An alcoholic drink.
Okay.
Like a Malort vodka, Sky vodka.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go with a drink too.
Chicago Sky is the name for their WNBA team.
Fuck! Why didn't I even think? Oh my god!
Yeah, that didn't even register.
Didn't even
Nope.
register. I'm sorry, ladies.
Number 10, Big Aristotle.
Fakey.
I'm going move.
Yeah, that's a move.
It is a fakey.
Ooh.
What is the Big Aristotle?
Oh gosh, I really goofed. I really wish I would have went with move. Now I lost my half-point lead. What is Big Aristotle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say the philosopher.
The actual philosopher Aristotle?
Yep.
I'll give you another guess. It's not. It doesn't have
He
anything.
felt so bad for me being an idiot. He's like, okay, but
Well, okay.
okay.
When I throw out raw toast is just bread, I can understand why you guys are a little apprehensive to make an outlandish guess.
Sometimes you hit us with the fakies and their regular shit.
So this has nothing to do with Aristotle himself. So I will give you another guess while I drink my beer.
Whatever.
A statue.
Okay. I'm gonna say
It's not a
a
statue,
school.
I feel like you're thinking of the statue of David.
He probably
I am,
is.
but
too late. He's locked in.
I already know I lost because of his okay.
School statue. Fuck. It's probably some kind of concept.
Weather pattern.
It is one of Shaquille O'Neal's multiple nicknames.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Ew.
The Shaq disc, the Big Aristotle, Big Diesel, Shaq. The greatest in the universe.
I gotta say, Shaq Diesel is actually a pretty solid fucking
That's a
name.
That's
great
fair.
name.
Yeah.
How'd you guys do?
I got 7.
Nice.
Well, Andy's an idiot.
Wait,
I should have left him with 7 in if that's all he thought he got.
I got 7. Well, Andy's an idiot.
I should have left him with 7 in. Alex got 5. I ended up with 8.5, and Andy ended with 9.
Why did I fuck up? Okay, cool. I'll take it. I think this is my first one of the year.
Yay.
So I feel like circling back to what I said at the beginning of this, Alex is fucking stupid.
No, I make these games like that. I throw in shit like raw bread.
No,
just
that
like
was-
once a game. Just
That was fucking gorgeous. But I am going to make the next shirt hash marks for how many times Alex has said, fuck you, Andy. Because I think at least once or twice an episode.
It's
Give or
gonna look
take.
like the inside of a prison wall. Just
Yeah,
like-
exactly. Like, fuck off, Andy. Yeah, that's what I want. The memento.
Mhm. So you're gonna put some cool music in here. What are we talking about about this week? We're talking about Tony Hawk. It is a series of skateboarding video games published by Activision and endorsed by the American professional skateboarder of the same name. From 1999 to 2007, the series was primarily developed for home consoles by Neversoft, with generally annual releases. I read that as annual releases. This is how good this day is going.
It is.
In 2008, Activision transferred the franchise to Robomodo, which released several entities before Activision and Hawk's license expired in 2015, leaving the future of the series uncertain. In 2020, the series returned under Activision with a remake of the original 2 games of the series and a remake of the 3rd and 4th games in 2025, developed by Vicarious Visions and Iron Galaxy, respectively. Who are my Tony Hawk players in here? Me.
Yeah,
I've played it.
I've dabbled.
Who played Tony Hawk and made you want to get on a skateboard and fall and put a dent in your uncle's garage door?
I bought wheelies and fell on my ass and never did them again.
I'd say anybody who played any of the Tony Hawk game for a red hot minute, like, I could fucking do that.
I'm black, so I did not try white people shit.
Oh, hold up. Kareem Campbell.
Yeah, the best skateboarder in the world right now is black.
And Kareem Campbell was in the majority of those games.
Well, that's because you gotta always have one token.
Yeah.
Fair.
We gotta have one,
There was one
And
girl
one- and
as
one
well.
woman too. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of backfired on you guys.
Tony Hawk Pro Skaters game did not miss with the critics. The original game, which was released in September 29th, 1999, received generally positive reviews. Game rankings 94%. Metacritic gave it a 92 out of 100 for the PlayStation. GamePro gave the PlayStation a 5 out of 5. GameSpot gave the PlayStation 9.3 and the N64 a 9.1. Next Generation gave the PlayStation and N64 both a 5 out of 5. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was met with critical acclaim. Doug Perry of IGN praised the game's imaginative, deep, and amazingly addictive gameplay, steady and consistent learning curve, intuitive and natural controls, large and complex level, jaw-dropping physics, and perfect soundtrack.
The soundtrack. Oh my God.
Oh, tell me about the soundtrack, Andy.
You know what? I got a list here all the way up until the newer, crappier ones.
Newer, crappier ones, okay.
You got the Dead Kennedys, Anthrax and Public Enemy, Papa Roach, Power Man 5000, Primus. Got a fun fact on Primus. Besides doing the original South Park intro, they are also the band that lost to Bill and Ted in Bogus Journey.
Whoa, no way. That's cool.
Yeah. Rage Against the Machine, Bad Religion, Alien Ant Farm, House of Pain, Motorhead, The Ramones, Redman, Exhibit, CKY. Another fun fact, the drummer. Yes, 99 Bitters. The drummer, Jess Margera, is Bam's fucking brother.
You don't say.
I do say, and both of them originally appeared in Tony Hawk 3. AC/DC, Flogging Molly, Iron Maiden, NWA, The Offspring, System of a Down, Run DMC, Dropkick Murphys, Rise Against, Kiss, Mastodon, and Nas. Just to name very small handful of all the people in those games.
So for those of you who have been listening for a long time, when Eric and I did our favorite music soundtrack, he put Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 as his number 1.
Yeah,
I
which-
might push for 3, to be honest. After I was looking through the soundtracks, I was like, you know what? 3 might be my favorite soundtrack.
What would be above that? One of the Guitar Heroes, maybe?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like you can't really include Guitar Hero or Rock Band, considering that their whole entire shtick is you had to have licensed songs to play.
Right.
Whereas with Tony Hawk, they could have used some very generic sounding
Non-licensed rock
Yeah,
music.
it could have been some real garbage that they could have used, and instead they decided to use licensed songs for it. It wouldn't have been nearly as fun, honestly.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Twist Metal 2 has one of the greatest soundtracks ever, and that was just generic music.
It was very well done, I admit it.
Now, Twist Metal 4, Rob Zombie came in and puts the whole thing upside down. That soundtrack was great, but Twist Metal 3 was...
Cheeks.
It was pretty cheeks, yeah. That soundtrack was pretty cheeks.
I do remember listening to a lot of music. I still listen to quite a few of the songs, one of which I literally just played the other day while I was brushing my teeth right before bed. You gotta brush your teeth if you must, or else
Wash
you'll be
your
funky.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Every time when I brush my teeth before bed,
You had that on.
I do. I play quite a few songs when I brush my teeth before bed. I do that, and then I also do My Shiny Teeth in Me from the Fairly Odd Parents.
I've watched a lot of Tony Hawk videos just because he's the fucking Birdman. He's 1 in a million, right? He's a once in a lifetime talent.
Yeah.
When he was talking about wanting to do a game, he just wanted to put music in that he enjoyed. It was a lot of people that didn't have traction at the time. He did a Q&A with him and Keanu Reeves, and Keanu asked him, what was your inspiration for some of this music? And Tony was just like, I just like the band. I saw them once when I was out. So I contacted them, got the rights to the song, and put it on. Shit that he himself liked was a lot of music for the first 2 games.
That's weird. Goldfinger Superman is probably the biggest song of all the Tony Hawk soundtracks. It's on every other remake. That's random that he was into that. I could not name you another Goldfinger song.
What? What are you talking about? I could 99 Balloons.
But that's a remake of a different
Whatever.
song.
You said you couldn't name another fucking song. You didn't say that it couldn't be a remake, so eat a dick.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, time out, guys. Fuck you, Andy.
Put it on the board.
To me, that's what stuck out. Getting older, revisiting these games is just music that I wanted to hear, that I listened to while I was skating.
This makes sense, though. What was he when first game came out? Like 20-something? Maybe 30-something at the oldest?
How old was he?
Yeah, at that time. He would have
probably in his 20s.
I was going to say
Yeah.
mid-20s because that time he actually hit the 900 in the X Games.
I have a literal fun fact. It was 1 month before the first Tony Hawk hit that 900.
That is insane.
And that super pumped all the numbers up. Holy shit, this is awesome.
So this makes sense for a young cat in their late 20s, maybe early 30s to listen to a lot of that music. That would have been what was hip and popular at
Especially
the time.
the late 90s, early 2000s. It's all ska, punk rock.
There wasn't more Mighty Mighty Boss Stones on that list.
There was no Mighty Mighty Boss Stones. There's no Real Big Fish, honestly, here too.
Which is, again, shocking considering the
Yes.
time frame.
Yeah.
There's no Weezer. I was expecting the skateboard song.
Oh, yeah.
Mighty Mighty Boss Stones had their song being used by ABC for America's Funniest Home Videos at the time. They were making ABC money at the time.
I bet they would have wished that they would have tapped into that Tony Hawk Pro Skater, because while it might not have made money per se, it would have led to them having a bigger fan base among people our age who would have been more inclined to listen to it and not just do it. I'm listening to this music ironically now.
I forget what he said. It was the same thing that George Lucas did with, I want a percentage of the toy sales, and that's how Lucas got fucking super rich. Tony Hawk did the same thing. He's like, I took a percentage of the sales, and he just fucking made bank.
That's what you're supposed to do. Don't take that upfront contract, kids. Make sure you get a percentage of those sales. That's how you make your bank off of it.
The more you know. So fast forward 1 year later after that, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 had a broom and a dustpan because, my God, did they clean up all of the awards. Metacritic gave the PlayStation version a 98, the Dreamcast version a 97, Electronic Gaming Monthly gave the N64 a 9 out of 10, Game Informer gave the PlayStation version a 10 out of 10, and gave the N64 a 9.25. Game Fan gave the PlayStation a 268 out of 300.
Again, this is that weird time.
Yeah, they have 10 different categories, all like 25 each or whatever. GameSpot gave the PlayStation and Dreamcast 9.9 and the N64 a 9.5. IGN, that's the hot one, gave the Dreamcast higher, actually, 9.9, PlayStation a 9.6, and of course the official US PlayStation Magazine out of 5 gave it a 5. Very good.
I believe the Dreamcast I had Tony Hawk 2 on. Whichever one had Skater Heaven.
That was probably the Dreamcast one.
I played the fuck out of that game, and it was one of the 5 Dreamcast games I had.
I was N64 for all of these.
I think it's Tony Hawk 1 that had the blue cartridge for N64.
Which was super cool at the time.
And rare.
Yeah. I still remember opening the box and kind of having my mind like, what? It's fucking blue? What?
The N64 didn't have the promotional Pizza Hut, Mountain Dew sponsors in there. I'm going to shout out my old friend Michael. We had the Pizza Hut demo disc that had the Tony Hawk game on it. Him and I would play the fuck. It was only the warehouse level. You had your 2 minutes, and we would play that fucking level like 500 times.
Over.
It was like 4 hours of us playing that warehouse level trying to beat each other's scores.
Well, if you had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, you were one of over 2 million people that bought it, as Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is listed in the Guinness World Records as the best-selling action sports video game, selling over 2 million units in the United States. Electronic Gaming Monthly named Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 Game of the Year in 2000 in its April 2021 issue. It won GameSpot's 2000 Best Sports Game award among console games and was runner-up in the Game of the Year, Dreamcast Game, and PlayStation Game categories. Likewise, its 2001 N64 version was nominated for the publication's Best Nintendo 64 Game Award. Rated number number 4 in Game Informer's top 100 games of all time in its 100th issue in August 2001. The console version of the game was nominated for Game of the Year, Console Game of the Year, Console Sports, Game Design, and Gameplay Engineering Awards during the 4th Annual Interactive Achievement Awards, or the DICE Awards if you're nasty. In 2003, the staff of IGN ranked Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 number 20 in the top 100 games of all time. That is as far as I played in the series.
Oh, you didn't play Thug or Tony Hawk 3?
Nope.
4?
No. I played enough of 2. I remember there was nights I would go back and forth between Twisted Metal 2 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Huh.
I was a big sequels guy.
So anybody play Underground? Or
Yeah, that's what I say. Thug 2,
Wasteland,
American Wasteland. That's where I stopped at American Wasteland.
I actually played the shit out of American Wasteland.
It was a fun game. So
Yeah.
American Wasteland, is that the one that had Tony Hawk had a thing and Bam Margera had a thing, kind of competing against each other? That might have been Thug 2.
That might have been Thug 2. American Wasteland was where you did create a character and you
Yep.
showed up in Hollywood. I remember it being so drastically different because it was an open world
Yep.
concept. You had to get to Tony Hawk's Skate-a-Palooza or whatever
Yep.
it was.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I played 1 and I played 2 and I loved the shit out of it. The replayability is stupid.
Yeah.
Ridiculous how easy it is to replay these games. I never really had that itch in the back of my head, like, should I try to skate? But then I did American Wasteland. They were real places. This is fucking cool. I want to skateboard. You were being introduced to actual skateboard culture.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck, that's cool. I want to be a part of that. And then I realized I have no fucking balance.
Hey, but it happens to the best of us.
So, like, I played American Wasteland and then I had DCs like a week later. I was wearing
Fucking poser.
DCs. Yeah, hell yeah. I was wearing DCs and I'm pretty sure I had a Heartogram shirt and
Was
shit.
listening to My
Did you-
Chemical
you got some
Romance.
Ed Hardy gear and
No, I went Airwalkers and DC Heartograms. Good old Bam.
Bands.
Good old
Bam Margera.
Good old Bam
I
Margera.
don't know what the fuck I want.
That's in my next special. If I was going to do stand up again, I'll talk about my kid. He is turning into Bam Margera because he'll just walk up, beat the shit out of me. He'll start swinging. We were pretend playing Mortal
Get
Kombat.
ridiculous.
Like I put on the Kung Fu Fighting song by Carl Douglas. We're Kung Fu Fighting, and then his ass, he just stops. He puts his head down and just starts swinging at me. I'm like, Jesus, man.
you know what you gotta do? You gotta pick him up and you gotta drop him at least once.
Well, I picked him up a couple times, and I think that's why the bed springs broke on my and Megan's bed. So now
That's
I sleep in a hole.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I
That's it.
wish it was for that. I'll give her the best 90 seconds of her day.
What are you going to do with the other 83 seconds?
Right.
Ask her about her day?
Just curl up in a ball and stare at the wall.
So I guess I'll throw this out here. Ricky brags for just a brief moment. When we moved out of our house 3 years ago, we decided to buy a new bed. So we were tearing down the old one. We're looking at the slats on the bed. And I told her when we started dating, I'm going to put you through this fucking bed.
Ooh,
Well,
goddamn.
When we were tearing apart the bed, we took the bed spring off and we saw a few of the slats had actually been snapped in half.
Jesus.
I told you I was putting you through this fucking thing. And she's like, yeah, I didn't think you actually meant it though. I said, well, I said, yeah, that's why we bought a new fucking bed. I can't do it with this one. This one has a steel frame. The
Pussy.
giant-
Wait,
You
Yeah.
can fucking do it.
I'm trying.
Or is she going to put you
why
through
did I
that
imagine
fucking-
your girlfriend has a
trying.
steel frame? Why did I?
Yeah, she
heard
has
that.
that. Still
And I was like, wait a minute.
Still reinforced hips now.
I was going to say.
He's over here fucking Colossus from the X-Men. Jesus.
Yeah, Hogan, no. Why do you treat me this way, friend?
Neversoft's first 5 Tony Hawks received critical acclaim for their unique gameplay, varied soundtracks, and expansion over their predecessors. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and 3 are ranked among the best games released for the PlayStation and PS2, respectively. Later entries drew less favorable reviews. Tony Hawk Ride and Pro Skater 5 were named, quote, worst games of the year by several outlets. After this, Activision let the licensing deal expire while holding all publishing rights. Fans continue to support the series through an online multiplayer fan game called Thug Pro, which uses Underground 2's engine in an all-encompassing collection of levels from the series. The first game bearing the Tony Hawk's name, not published by Activision, Tony Hawk's Skate Jam, was released in December 18 for the iOS and Android. A second high-definition remake of the first 2 games, published by Activision and developed by Vicarious Visions, was released in 2020, and I think that was the only thing that fucking got me through COVID.
Yep. For me, at the beginning of this episode, I talked about I'll always buy Halo, the remakes, whatever. whatever. For me, that's always a sign of a good game. I will rebuy the remake, which I rebought 1 and 2 for the Switch and for my Xbox. I take my Switch whenever I travel, and I'm an Xbox diehard.
Skyrim Line 1.
So if I'm willing to rebuy it for a different system or the remake, the remaster, whatever, for me, that means it's a grade A classic.
Absolutely. That's a good way to put it.
You said Robomoto.
I did.
They took over the reins in 2009 with the 10th installment, Ride, like you mentioned. Included a peripheral you could do tricks on at home. Most of the people were like, I'll just buy a fucking skateboard because this motherfucker was $120 fucking dollars.
Oh,
That was the game and the peripheral.
good Lord.
And here's the bullshit of it all. They doubled down a year later with Shred, which also had another fucking peripheral. No one bought that thing. Those two games, you could nail the trick. Proving Ground also had a similar situation where you could nail the trick, quote unquote. With Proving Ground, you could go into a slow-mo thing and use your joysticks to flip the board with your feet, and you'll get extra bonus points. No one wanted to fucking do that. It's all arcade. Who the fuck is... No. We want to fall down the hill and do stupid shit and break things, not fucking break things. Skate is what started that whole situation. Skate also had something similar of Prove the Trick thing. Is more realistic skateboarding.
The newer skate games, you skate from gigantic
They've
tops.
learned people want that arcadey type of things.
Right.
The newest skate that just came out, you rooftop off a thing and you fall down a fucking trash dumpster chute and shoot out the bottom doing some tricks. It's goofy. That's what people want. They want the goofy, dumb fucking
Yeah,
stuff.
I've been seeing clips of that on Twitter. Motherfuckers will go like
Go up the country.
Yeah,
where you wanna
flying
go.
off the fucking building or some
That's
shit.
what people
And
want
then
to
they're
play.
like bouncing off of taxi
Yeah.
cab tops and flying off of bridges. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit?
It's absurd, arcadey style type of stuff.
I'm not upset with that, but I feel like we still need some of that realistic, grounded.
To a degree, but if you're wanting arcadey type style, you should lean towards the Tony Hawk because that's always been arcadey type.
There's always going to be that weird line, like football, for example. Everybody loves Madden, but deep
I'll
down...
play Blitz any day.
Exactly.
I'll
Yep.
take-
Everybody will play Blitz.
I'll
Like
take
Blitz or NFL Street because those games were great.
Man.
They were fun.
I have a better chance at winning at fucking Blitz than I do at winning a game of
Yes.
Madden.
And I feel like the original Tony Hawk games really balanced that line.
Yep, I would say American Wasteland is where it's probably the last one that was goofy, funny, stupid stuff. There's a part where you're blowing up porta potties. They're heavily leaning into the jackass type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because Bam Margera's in it, and he's a big skater
I think
dude.
it was, what was it, like 2003 or 2005?
It's like right after the third
It
movie,
was like,
second
yeah,
movie.
it was very jackass.
Yes.
You can tell Bam Margera was heavily
influenced with
and leaned on his stardom as well.
Yeah, that's what I was asking earlier about the American Wasteland. I thought that was the one that had the Tony Hawk group, and then there's the Bam Margera group.
Speaking of Tony Hawk and Bam, again, like I said, I watch a lot of Tony Hawk stuff because I wish I was a skateboarder. I'm not.
Yeah.
But he did a Hot Ones versus with Shaun White.
Oh, weird.
And he actually revealed the question was, who do you play as when you play your game? Bam Margera.
Shaun White plays.
No, Tony Hawk.
Oh.
Tony Hawk plays as Bam Margera. Like that,
interesting.
Oh.
that is his go-to character. It was like a really sweet thing. He's like, yeah, everybody forgets that Bam has all this trouble and all this. But he's like, everybody forgets Bam was a excellent fucking
He's a
skateboarder.
big
Mhm.
skateboarder.
Like,
Yeah.
it was a really sweet moment too. It's the fucking Birdman, right?
That's a whole era where original Jackass was Big Brother magazine. It was a skateboarding magazine. Chris Pontius was in there.
Yeah.
Steve-O, who was a circus clown dude at the time. Johnny Knoxville was doing his weird thing. Bam Margera was doing his stupid ass shit with his
With
Pennsylvania
CKY.
friends. Yeah.
Viva La Bam. Oh.
Yeah.
And it's just such an interesting thing for me how they're all kind of intertwined. This has nothing to do with Jackass.
But it does. He
has
showed up in Jackass.
a lot.
And they were fat fucks.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was, yeah. They were
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's just
Yeah.
such an interesting thing that they're really intertwined. You have to either really delve deep into the lore or just have lived through it like we all have.
Did you know Bam showed up in Fort Wayne?
Yeah.
And Don Vito got in trouble for molesting an underage girl.
I was at the skate park when Tony Tony Hawk was there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was just hanging out with a guy who did skateboard, and then all of a sudden everybody started crowding this guy. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I just see the Birdman drop in. I'm like, oh.
When you say he dropped in, did he drop in from a helicopter? And he just
No,
goes
like,
right into
it
the
was-
fucking
it
bowl
was-
and he just starts
900s.
I was
Yeah.
just so
Got back to the helicopter.
Didn't
flew
fly
away.
away.
it was so fucking nonchalant. Just kind of sauntered in. It took people a minute to realize, like, it's fucking Tony Hawk.
That's crazy.
They swarmed him, but they gave him space. He dropped in, skated for like 20 minutes, and just fucking trundled off. I'm like, what the fuck? I witnessed greatness, but it took
a
my
few minutes
brain
for
like
your
20
brain
minutes
to-
to catch
yeah.
up. I just watched the fucking Birdman in real life.
That's pretty fucking dope, bro. That would be, I don't know, I guess akin to just hanging out. The fucking Temptations just decided they want to start playing music live.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on right now? What?
Yeah, it
My
was-
brain can't take this.
I thought a lot of that dive bar and the fucking Rolling Stones rolled in.
Yeah.
We just want to practice our set.
That's actually a better analogy. Thank you. I said
I
Park.
got you.
Ricky's almost through this
The
Mickey's here.
Temptations. 1964 called.
Boy, Weldy gets to hit me with one of those I'm an old man jokes. I don't like that at all.
Now you know how I
I'm talking
feel.
about the Rolling Stones over here. They're like 1,000
Jeez,
years
I'm
old.
sorry. NWA shows up. man.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
So,
man.
what's your best memory with Pro Skater?
I'll go. It's not a specific one, but I do remember playing with one of my best friends that I've been with since childhood. When I originally moved to Fort Wayne back in 97, he'd bring his backpack with a few drinks. He would bring a few games with him, the SmackDown games, and then we play some fucking Tony Hawk all day. And this is like the middle of the summertime. Fuck going outside, man. We get to sit up and play fucking video games all fucking day. Those were some of the best summer days of my life.
Yeah.
Those are memories that I hold deep.
That's why I wanted to do this in the summer.
Yeah.
Most of these games we're doing is summer-based. Mario Sunshine, the Summer of Arcade.
Weldy, what you got?
I remember the 2 weeks that I had with my buddies Game Shark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Cracking 900s off fucking.
I was cracking like 10 billion.
Yeah.
I was like floating in the heavens.
Anti-gravity.
I did. I
Yeah.
broke the game, held X to see how high I could go. I just kept spinning in circles.
then you got to reset the fucking system.
Yeah, I would not come down. To this day, do you think that I would still be going right now? What would my score be if I was still on my old TV,
Quadrillion.
my parents' basement where I spent my childhood?
It wouldn't be as high as Elon Musk's net worth right now.
Oh,
Heyo. Shots fired.
not enough shots. Well,
I'm going to take over. And my best memory is very similar to Ricky's. I went to parochial school growing up. We would go over to our buddy's house. Same thing. Summer days, we'd go there 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and then wouldn't leave until like 2 or 3 days later. Because it was just like Mountain Dew and Pizza Hut
Yeah.
and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. We would make our own fucking brackets. Like, all right, well, you beat Will and you beat Joey. It's like, all right. And then we'd get done and be like, all right, we'll fucking start over because I know I can beat you. It's one of those games for me that is just so replayable. Like, yeah, okay, I've played The Warehouse over 1,000 hours and I'm going to play it 1,001 hours. I'm going to do something different in these 2 minutes that I didn't do in the last however many minutes. That's my memory with it. And I think that's probably a lot of people's memories.
Oh,
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling. Andy, you
Like-
have any specific memories?
well, I brought it up earlier. My friend Michael and I playing the demo version. I want to say the first 3 to 4 games was just us passing the controller back and forth. Who can hit the higher scores at the airport? Especially, you go around that fucking baggage claim area, rack up the points. The alien level, you just racking up points. You get in that back room with the airstream going up and down the fucking half pipes. Oh god, so cool. Russia was pretty cool. And 4, there's the Kiss level where somehow eventually get Kiss to perform. Yeah, that's pretty rad. And then Thug 2, American Wasteland. For me, those were more single player type games. There was a story involved. It was more RPG type, where you had to build your height meter and all this other stuff too. The other older games, you still had to build your speed and so on and so forth, but it wasn't so RPG like the newer ones. I never did play the peripheral games. I never played Tony Hawk. It was at 8. That was technically the 13th game. It had like Lil Wayne and a bunch of fucking whatever. The Robomoto games is pretty much where I fell off. I did download the remake 1 and 2 game. That was pretty fun. I heard 3 and 4 is pretty cool too. There's a bunch of Easter eggs in the 3 and 4 that wasn't included in the original Tony Hawk 3 and 4. A lot of weird Easter eggs. Did you guys ever run into the Star Wars kid?
I can't say so. I think I stopped playing maybe after 2 or 3. I don't
Yeah, I
remember
played 1
playing.
and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. do you remember the Star Wars kid? He's on YouTube. He has the fucking staff.
Is he in his garage?
Yes, he's swinging the staff around. He's like, fucking Darth Vader. He's in the fucking game. They put that
That's
kid
pretty fucking
in the
cool.
game. You smash through a window and he's like, hello. He just fucking starts doing stupid shit.
Nice. Good for him.
Yeah, it's so random.
You know what? I gotta say, good for those early 2000s memes.
The Numa Numa guy
Yeah.
and Chocolate Rain and
Yeah, you know, these
Scarlet
people
Takes a Tumble. Yep.
yeah, these people who managed to actually get some sort of career out of
Being viral.
the original virals.
Yes.
You know?
But it also makes
Scarlet Takes a Tumble. What a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, if you remember Scarlet Takes a Tumble, this is your reminder to schedule your colonoscopy.
it makes sense that kind of stuff is also what pro skater
It always was.
Like, this is what we find funny, so we're gonna see if other people find it funny. It's just that whole culture and subculture that again generated shit like Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Jackass. Just a bunch of dudes who are gonna do what we want to do, and
There's
somehow
a-
we
Tony-
struck lightning.
Yeah, and there's I think it's 4. You're in Spain and there's a bull running around and you have
That's
to.
2.
Was that 2?
Yeah, that's 2 because you're in Barcelona
Yes.
and then there's a bull. You can ollie off the bull. Yeah.
They brought Steve-O and Wee Man and eventually. I don't think you could play them, but they were just there.
there.
There was
Yeah.
one you could play as Steve-O and Wee Man in one of the games I had pulled up, and I do not have it pulled up anymore. Sorry.
Talking about memes, there's a goat meme that shows up in almost all the games. It started in Tony Hawk 4, has a guy looking at a goat's behind in the carnival. Thug 1 has the Tampa Strip Club, another dude just looking at the behind of a goat. American Wasteland has another guy looking at a goat on the bed. And Project 8 has a guy and a goat in a porta potty.
Jeez.
A lot of goat loving.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who's listening, they're going to have to look this up now because either they were there in the beginning when the spells were written, or they have to look them up.
Remake of 3, the newer one. There's a peen man in the Canadian stage. In the remake, he is no longer peen. He will make the remark that he is very thirsty. Also in the remake, Skater Island has a SpongeBob Bikini Bottom Easter egg. If you jump off the ship, there's a Patrick Squidward and SpongeBob house in the background with a little Bikini Bottom sign next to you.
Oh,
It's
that's
just a little
cool.
ramp.
In the remake of 3 and 4, Tony Hawk fought to get Bam Margera put back in 3 and 4.
Yeah, so this is...
I forget what it was. The
so
reason.
Bam was doing some very heavy drugs after Ryan Dunn passed.
Yeah.
That's also why he got kicked off of the Jackass crew, because they're like, whoa, we don't want to deal with this stuff. He is in Jackass 5 in one scene. They do another snake phobia thing. They lock him in a room. They're like, there's a rattlesnake in here. Oh no. There's not a snake, but he's freaking out. R.I.P. fucking Ryan Dunn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ryan Dunn with the best Jackass stunt ever with the fucking jet blowing in his fucking
Oh, I
airplane.
thought you were going to talk about
blowing
the car toy.
I thought you were going to
but-
talk about the toy car too. Or him getting his ass kicked by a girl.
Oh, I'll say
Yeah,
his
the
balls
kickboxer.
getting stuck to the ice cube.
Oh, no. I was going with the one him sitting in the fucking seat, engines are just blowing in his fucking face, and it's like,
God, it feels like fireballs.
yeah. I bet it fucking did, man.
Him getting his ass kicked by a girl was always great. They showed her kicking this pad really hard, and it cuts to him. Boy, I could sure use a high life right now.
Womp, womp, womp.
He's not high on life anymore.
Hey.
Well, he was there for about like 2.3 seconds.
Yeah, he died the way he lived with car parts up his butt.
Oh, that was fucking good.
Jesus Christ.
I bet that's exactly what he was saying when he turned into a fireball.
Tony Hawk is the only character that's in every Tony Hawk game.
You don't say.
That makes sense.
I was a little surprised because I thought he was not going to be.
That would have been one of the worst decisions ever to have pulled Tony Hawk from the Tony Hawk
There are
game.
3 characters who were not in 2 of different games. Bob Burnquist was not in 3 or 5. Andrew Reynolds was not in Thug 2 or 8. And Rodney Mullen was not in the original game, nor 5. Thug, I keep calling it Thug, Tony Hawk Underground,
Thank you.
leaned heavily into the custom characters as most of the real skaters did not want to be associated with the criminal acts in the games.
Well, that's because they're a bunch of pussies.
I'm sure Bam probably would have been fine. This game was originally going to be a racing skateboard game. Then they brought on Tony Hawk and then made it a fucking Tony Hawk game.
Better idea. Nobody needed another fucking racing game.
One of the best things they could have ever done for their fucking checkbooks, too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Bruce Willis, he was the placeholder for Tony Hawk. Neversoft just finished up the Apocalypse movie tie-in game. Used the Bruce Willis character for their Tony Hawk game.
That would have been even better. Actually, that would have been even better if it would have been Bruce Willis's Pro Skater.
Bruce Willis's Pro Skater.
Yep.
Oh, there's so many jokes. Like, hey, Bruce, remember when you hit the 900?
Well, no.
That's sad because he can't remember anything.
Get it? He's going to die soon.
Go. That one actually hurts. I really like Bruce Willis as an actor.
Well, eventually we'll see dead people.
Oh! Himself.
Oh, that's where you draw the line?
That's where we draw the line?
I guess he really is going to die hard. Oh, fuck you guys.
So does this make him breakable?
Guess it really is going to be moonlighting.
God. What happened to us? What
You know
happened to us?
A whole 40 of Mickey's happened to
You
me.
know what
bud.
this is? This is just one fucking big cop-out.
This
Oh.
is pretty...
Am I seeing red right now?
It will be our Armageddon when he dies.
We're all going
I still cry at the scene where he tells Liv Tyler that he loves her.
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
while that whack ass fucking song plays in the background. I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing.
R.I.P. Aerosmith.
Wait, they're still alive. But also, isn't it fucking weird that he's singing that song and his daughter in the fucking music video?
We've had many drunk conversations about.
Even Tyler, he's still alive, but he is one of
Unfortunate.
those men that looks like an old lesbian.
Brother, I've seen an old lesbian that look a lot less fucking feminine than him.
True.
Man's got some flappy lips. That's how I'll say it. He's got some flappers.
Mick Jagger was on a recent
He's also
Conan
got some
O'Brien
flappers.
episode.
They should both die already.
Jenna Jameson voices and is the model for Daisy in Tony Hawk 4.
Jenna Jameson, the former porn star, Jimmy.
If you
you guys are wondering how drunk Ricky is, boy, I'm there. I'm out of 7 out of 10, bud.
Oh, you're gonna love Happy Time, then I'll tell you that. This is gonna be fun.
Private Carrera, she shows up in the first 3 games. It is rumored she's based off the other porn star, Asia Carrera, but the developer,
Nice.
Ralph D'Amato, said that Private Carrera was named after his favorite Porsche 911 Carrera. Asia Carrera did visit the Neversoft offices later on, with Ralph saying they were very pleased that she stopped by.
I would bet so.
I bet. Who would not be pleased that Asia Carrera stops by their office?
Yeah.
In the N64 version, her age goes from barely legal to 41. Also talking about the N64, this is, we talked about earlier, one of the rare blue cartridges. Due to the limited memory space, some songs are instrumental only or very compressed. They also cut a lot of the songs out and censored the songs as well. They were trying to keep that E rating. That's why Asia's up to 41 instead of barely legal.
Hey, I mean, she's 52 right now, so yeah, that ain't too far
That's
out
not too bad.
from where I've been.
On the N64 version also, there's a secret button press you can do that will have a developer's girlfriend pop up. People thought this was Tony Hawk's wife or girlfriend at the time. It's just some developer's girlfriend. And the remakes of 1 through 4, Jack Black, Chicken Jockey, takes on the lead of Officer Dick and Constable Richard. In
Constable Richard.
the remakes. Talking about unlockable characters, here's a little list. The Neversoft eyeball, which was just an eyeball on a human
remember
body.
that.
Iron Man, literally the Marvel character. Darth Maul, Spider-Man, Wolverine. There's a giant hand a la a tech deck where your little pinky and pointer finger are right on the
Okay,
skateboard.
that's neat.
The Doom guy, Shrek, a skeleton, an alien, a demoness, a Call of Duty soldier, Eddie from Iron Maiden, Django Fett, the actor Jason Lee, who was a very huge skateboard dude at the time before he was My Name is Earl, surfer Kelly Slater, drummer Travis Barker, Jesse James from American Chopper, Gene Simmons from Kiss, Billy Joe Armstrong, Lil Wayne, Tyler the Creator, all 4 Ninja Turtles, Judy Niels from Guitar Hero, Nick Kang from Streets of LA, which we need to do an episode about that game. Also, Bam's dad, Phil Margera, who is a fat, naked, shirtless guy.
Don't feed Phil.
Don't feed Phil. Jason Lee, or Earl Hickey, as some people might know.
I know him as Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Okay, that's fair. Jason Lee was actually in the early 80s. He was a pioneer of street style.
Yeah.
He wasn't just like an actor who skateboarded. He actually was a skateboarder who
Who started acting.
transitioned into acting. He was actually like a scumbag skateboarder who
That's why I got him into Mallrats.
Yeah, it was again one of those things where he was just the right place, right time, but he was a pioneer of street style skateboarding.
Nice.
I forget what they said. If he didn't move on, he'd probably been up there with like Bob Burnquist and all that. How good he was. So it's such a weird fucking culture.
Talking about Mallrats and all that stuff, the really big guy who was also the brother.
Ethan Suplee.
Yes. Have you seen him recently?
You mean fucking Ethan Muscle?
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's
It's
yoked.
stupid.
He has literally been every body that's ever existed. He's been the skinny guy. He's been the muscular jacked guy. He's been the fat guy.
He went from like 500 pounds to like 200 pounds of just lean
Pure muscle.
One of the last movies I saw him in, he was Satanist.
Oh.
But he was just fucking jacked as all get out. And I'm
I
like,
think I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about. And I
it
can't
was-
fucking think of it now. But
it
yeah.
threw me through a fucking loop because I'm like, wait, that's Randy fucking Hickey.
Is that Satanic Panic is the name
Yeah.
of the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I
but
think that's it. Although I might be very wrong.
we've both been drinking, so let's just say that's right.
I've had a lot. I've been drinking.
So, all right, I cut you off, but go on.
No, we did not really talk about what each game introduced. Tony Hawk introduced, obviously, everything. Tony Hawk 2 introduced the manual. Tony Hawk 3 introduced the revert, where you could get off the ramp and continue your streak. 4 brought upon the spine transfer and skitching, which was riding behind in the car. Underground, you can get off the board. Underground 2 had the sticker slaps, which replaced the wall plants, and the Nodus spin. The Nodus spin is something like you get on top of a fire hydrant and just spin around. American Wasteland brought about the Burt Slide. Project 8, you could ragdoll off of falling off your board, and you could rack up a hospital bill. And then, we talked about this. Proving Ground was one of the last Neversoft games with a focus on Nail the Trick, where you would use your joysticks to control the board. You mentioned the mobile games, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I also want to mention, shout out Matt Hoffman's BMX game,
Yes,
which came out at the same time.
And then Kelly's
yeah.
Slater, his surf game came out, and that was also from Activision.
I played the Matt Hoffman demo, so I
So-
didn't play
How
the
was
Tony Hawk
that?
demo. You could tell it was heavily influenced. The hangar level looked really similar. There's less you can do on a bicycle.
So that Matt Hoffman game actually spun off BMX Triple X.
Oh, did it?
It did. That was supposed to be another Matt Hoffman game too, and it turned into BMX Triple X, which is fucking all porno stuff.
Oh.
I'm in.
Yep, so I'm also.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not going to stop me from jerking and driving.
So it sounds like you're having a happy time, is what I'm hearing.
Ricky wants to play with himself. That's what
That is what I'm hearing. And speaking of happy time, people. Happy 30th. Oh, God, why am I starting with this one? This makes me feel old. Happy 30th anniversary, the premiere of Kenan and Kel on Nickelodeon.
Goddamn.
Fun. I
God.
just watched the Kenan and Kel Hot Ones Versus, where they announced that they are doing a Kenan and Kel meets Frankenstein a la Abbott and Costello.
Huh.
Apparently, it's supposed to be a little bit more darker, I suppose. They didn't go into details about it, but it's not supposed to be just like a goofy ass Abbott and Costello, but like a very high PG-13, potentially rated R Abbott and Costello, from what I've read.
Are they showing up on the new Frankenstein Mel Brooks movie
Can't say.
TV show?
Can't say.
Tai Waititi, whatever his name is
Taika Waititi.
doing a spin-off of What We Do in the Shadows, but it's based off of Young Frankenstein.
Boy, I sure don't want to see another one of these office knockoff shows where it follows this group of people around with a camera and they show us what they do in their average, ordinary day
I
lives.
don't know. You're talking about Mel Brooks and what's his face?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna-
that's a good recipe. How about 30th anniversary to Kazam? Talk about Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq Diesel.
Yep, a box office failure, which may not have been.
Wait, Kazam was a box office failure?
Kazam was a box office failure, apparently.
Oh, well, you know what? It probably lost out to Shazam.
Yeah, with Sinbad.
With Sinbad, that probably opened the same weekend.
Nice pull.
That was deep cuts.
That was a very
good
deep
for you.
cut. Happy 18th anniversary, Street Fighter 4, released 2008 in Japan. Happy 25th anniversary, Final Fantasy 10,
Ooh.
released for the PS2 in Japan, July 19th, 2001.
So when are we going to do a Final Fantasy episode, guys?
Has anybody here played
I
Final
say Alex is
Fantasy?
going to have to play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I guess that makes all four of us then.
Well, I was
Big
going to
boy.
say, I played the hell out of Final Fantasy 6, which was 3 and then 6, or 3 and 6.
I've looked at
The
them.
only one worth
Does that count?
The only one worth playing is 7.
Sorry,
so.
listeners.
I've seen
Sorry,
the box
listeners,
art.
we're actually all not good. I want to throw this out there. You're not going to get a Final Fantasy game or a Dragon Quest game for some years to come.
Let's get a person on.
Unless we get someone on who actually
an
has
expert.
played. Yes, who was an
Reach out
expert.
to us at retrosmashed@gmail.com if you're interested in doing one of those episodes.
Happy 85th anniversary, Tom and Jerry. Jerry.
80?
85th, July
Oh,
19th,
God.
July
Fucking
19th,
night.
1941, first appeared in Midnight Snack.
Andy, what was it like being 30 years old and seeing Tom and Jerry on TV for the very first time
No, we
in
have to go to the
color?
movie theater.
What was that like for you when you
They
got
had
to
a piano
see?
player in the background.
Yeah,
You got to
you
watch
heard
it.
the film go.
You got to watch it in a movie theater. What was that like for you?
You had a soundy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like? But when you didn't have to actually enjoy your shows on the radio.
They saw the
Be
weird
sure
clap
to
sounds.
drink your Ovaltine.
What was that like when RKO Pictures was still around? But
What? No, that's a Roger Rabbit call out there.
that's not just a Roger Rabbit call out. Fun fact, RKO actually produced Snow White and Dumbo
boy.
and Pinocchio and Fantasia. Not just a Roger Rabbit call out there.
Happy 20th anniversary, Riff Tracks. 20
Ooh,
years
wow.
ago in 2006, started with Cinematic Titanic, which is one of the best shows I ever saw live.
It sucks.
Oh my God. Cinematic Titanic was phenomenal. Not so happy 42nd anniversary, the day our tax sank into the swamp of sadness.
Woof. Big fucking
The never-ending
bud.
story.
God damn it.
Hey, guess what I plan on never watching ever in my fucking life? Guess what I do plan on watching after we finish these Disney movies?
A horse sink into the mud.
No, we're going to watch the Don Bluth movies. So,
Ooh.
What's that, Disney-ish?
he's not Disney. He was an animator for Disney.
That means you're gonna play Dragon's Lair.
I will not play Dragon's Lair.
Do it.
I will.
Don't be a pussy.
I am a pussy. I
Well-
will watch a 100% completion on it
Well,
on YouTube.
If you buy the newer Dragon's Lair games, they actually have a full walkthrough. Obviously, you can turn it on and off. One time, I played the entire game and beat it without the assist.
When are you going to play it next on stream, bud?
I did it 3 years ago. 3 years ago,
That's
I
not.
beat.
So what you're saying is that all October you're playing Dragon's Lair.
You heard it here,
Well,
folks.
all October.
All October he's playing Dragon's
All
Lair.
October, I'm still planning on playing No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. Still got to get back to my Silent Hill 3 speedrun.
No one gives a shit about that.
Whatever. Happy 40th anniversary, the day Jim Cantori joined the Weather Channel. Yes, he has been there for 40 years. One of the great names in broadcast meteorology and has lost more hats and umbrellas than probably all of us combined. Happy 21st anniversary, the day GTA San Andreas was re-rated adult only. ESRB changed the rating of GTA San Andreas from mature to adults only after the Hot Coffee mod unlocked hidden sexual content on the game discs. The controversy erupted when the mod made previously inaccessible minigames available, leading to widespread media coverage and public scrutiny.
Oh God, not another satanic panic. What are our children going to do? They're going to see sex. They're going to want to go out and shoot people in movie theaters. Wait, what?
I mean, to be fair, I was shooting people in movie theaters, just not the way you think.
Hey-o. I mean, yeah, honestly,
One to the face.
look, we've all watched Jennifer Body. We were all shooting lows to that movie,
Mhm.
right,
Aim.
right.
He's trying. He
I-
wants
no,
somebody else. He
I
wants
can't go-
solidarity.
I can't
Right.
go past that into this one.
Yo, you
That's
can.
the problem. So we're going to bypass that one for a second and say
Oh, for the
happy
children's
21st
one.
anniversary Mario Superstar Baseball.
That's better.
Released July 21st, 2005 in Japan. It is better than this one. A melancholy happy trails to Ronin, the
Barbarian?
Yeah.
What?
No, the Fort Wayne Zoo is mourning the loss of a beloved member of its animal family. Ronin, one of the zoo's harbor seals and the first of its species to call the Fort Wayne Zoo home, passed away July 20th.
So you couldn't talk about shooting loads and seals in the same breath?
I mean, I totally would have done that.
Yeah.
But also, way to dox where I live at, jerk. What the fuck is going on here?
Now would be a good time.
For
Yeah,
what?
fuck
What-
you, Andy.
Ding. Happy 25th anniversary Mario Kart Super Circuit, released for the Game Boy Advanced in Japan in 2001. A not so happy 37th anniversary Milli Vanilli this
Ooh.
week, July 21st, 1989. The pop duo was in the prime of their career. They were caught lip syncing during their performance at a lake compounce in Bristol, Connecticut.
Girl, you know it's true.
You know it's true, 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 you know it's true. Did they perform at that America 250 bullshit? Or did
No, they did
cancel?
not.
they
No,
pulled
they
out.
did not. They pulled out.
Hey,
Unlike my couch.
talk
And
about
me.
JD Vance.
Happy 22nd anniversary.
Does he pull
day-
out of couches?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Happy 22nd anniversary. The release of. God damn you guys. God damn it. Do the thing.
Fuck you, Andy.
Thank you. Happy 22nd anniversary, the debut of Rescue Me on FX, the firefighter comedy drama set in post 9/11 New York City, starring
Dennis Leary?
Yep, starring Dennis Leary.
New York or Chicago?
New York.
New York. It ran 7 seasons,
I'm thinking
produced
Chicago Fire.
93
Yeah.
episodes.
Good for Dennis Leary because that helped actually get his career back on track. He was pretty much flopping at that point.
Happy 32nd anniversary, Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. In Japan, it was the final Game Boy Mega Man title delivering to the Game Boy system.
I miss Game Boys.
Happy 20th anniversary, the debut of The Daily Show, initially hosted by
John Stewart?
No, pre-Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart took over
90s.
January 11th, 1999 until August 6th, 2015. Who was the original?
Damn, I don't know. It's not Stephen Colbert.
No.
Craig Kilborn.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. You said 20-year anniversary. It's 30 years then, asshole.
30. I can't do math.
Yeah. Fuck you. That's why we were saying Jon Stewart, because Jon Stewart was in the mid-2000s.
Whatever.
I remember watching him during the fucking Obama election.
Happy 50th anniversary, Monster Cereals, which had Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry. And in order to celebrate for that, they are getting an encore of the Jim Henson collaboration with Muppet Monsters.
Oh,
No way!
fucking amazing. Because I'm an alcoholic, I forgot to mention something until Weldy said it. I received a belated birthday gift from my beautiful fucking partner who
Andy
set up and spent an entire month plus making a whole fucking Muppet of
she
me.
made that.
She made that.
I thought she bought it.
She did not buy that. She made it. That was a homemade Muppet.
You need to add that to the Discords. How'd you not see her making that?
We have a spare bedroom that I wasn't allowed to go into, and I respected that. She said, you can't go in here. I am making your birthday gift in here. I had no idea what it was. The blinds were kept closed for that. But last week, she gave me the Muppet, and me and said Muppet have been terrorists around the house ever since.
You had sex with yourself yet?
We're getting pretty close.
Is that a hand job at that point?
It's something, but
he's going to get nutted in is what's going to happen. I'm going to stick a fucking fleshlight in him.
Yeah.
I didn't know puppets came stuffed.
But you can see the end results on Ricky's OnlyFans for $9.99.
Happy trails to Subway apparently selling only sandwiches.
Woof.
Subway has announced they are now offering hot dogs.
Hot
No,
dog!
wait a second. Hot dogs are open face sandwiches.
Well,
It's just one long piece of meat.
Subway is fucking booty cheeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was booty cheeks when everybody found out that Jared was a fucking chubby.
well,
That's fair.
before you speed off to your nearest location, Subway hot dogs are only available in Canada.
What are they? Foot long hot dogs. That's the
And
real
could you
question.
add banana peppers and olives?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can fully customize it.
Oh,
And
no, bring it back.
you can make eye contact the entire time.
Now,
I'm going to get a fully loaded hot dog, man.
Like,
I'm
I
my
would
meth
walk-
lady.
I would walk away with like a foot long fucking Chicago dog then.
Yeah.
Well, you got
Well,
banana peppers and tomatoes. Like, that's almost a Chicago dog.
that's pretty
Pepperonis.
close. I mean,
Colby Jack.
and some cheese and squirt some sauces onto it. I'll be good. I'll make it work.
Do you have anything before we head to our final one, Andy?
No, I gotta pee
No, I
there.
want a hot dog.
I want a hot dog. I'll circle back if you don't mind. I made a joke about Jennifer's Body earlier. Apparently, they plan on dropping a sequel, which filming is supposed to begin in October of this year. So, guys, if you haven't watched the original Jennifer's Body, one, what the fuck are you doing? Because that's such a good movie. But two, I hope you're all excited.
Tell me
Fox,
it's Jennifer Body's 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. Both of them are supposed to be reprising their roles.
And finally, happy trails to Bustin' Ya Nuts. Dateline Laverne, Minnesota. Crossing the open farmland of southwestern Minnesota, you'll encounter an otherworldly sight. A massive head with a beard, mustache, and red striped top hat looming over the horizon. Pull into the small town of Laverne, and the figure, a nearly 66-foot tall nutcracker, decked out to look like Uncle Sam, comes into view. And yes, the star-spangled behemoth has a working jaw. Outside a quirky rock shop in the town center, hundreds of people gathered for a weekend ribbon cutting. Grab the kids! They got the nutcracker ribbon cutting! All 6 people showed up. Jesus. cutting where the Nutcracker's name and exact height were revealed to a crowd that later served red, white, and blue cookies and slushies.
Does it say the Nutcracker's name?
Vern the Patriot.
No, I'm saying.
Stands 65 feet, 7.5 inches tall, with the pedestal pushing Vern an additional 9 feet over the surrounding prairie, according to Walgrave. That's almost twice the height of the 33-foot tall Nutcracker in Neuhausen, Germany. That Guinness World Record currently has ranked as the largest. Walgrave, who runs the rock shop called Those Blasted Things, says our goal is to have something that's different and that you won't see anywhere else. And speaking of things you definitely don't want to see anywhere else, Andy, where will they find you?
You can find us at retrosmash.com, where you can follow all of our social media sites, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Send us emails at retrosmashed@gmail.com. We do sort of have an email from one jerkmate.com.
Oh, shit, guys. Here it is. That sponsorship ad.
No, it's a spam email.
Oh!
Come peek again. New models at Jerkmate lineup just got better. Don't miss the shows. Hot new models added every day. Be there first and pop their jerkmate.com cherry. What are you waiting for? So I'll be jerking off to that later tonight.
That's what you jerk off to? Actually, you know what? I'm telling you, we're going to start that retro porn podcast. So. I'm telling you, we're going to be watching shit like Debbie Does Dallas and a whole bunch of other shit.
Raven
You know
Riley.
what?
Yes, Andy, I know you like Lily Ty and Raven Riley. I remember your search
Let's
history,
just-
but yeah.
I'm not going to appreciate it because that's the podcast that's going to gain traction.
Honestly.
I don't think we'll be allowed to record that one in the bottom of the
Sex dungeon?
Yeah, in the bottom of the sex dungeon. I think we'll actually have to find somewhere new to do that one.
Follow us on Patreon. Only $1 a month at Retro Smash Video Game Podcast. You can get a shout out every month for that $1. Shout out Danish Streetcar. Shout out Zombie Loves Pie. Shout out Richard. And any future Patreon members, you can sign up for $1 too. If you sign up for the very first time, you can get that. What the fuck was that?
That's you struggling over there to talk, but
Yes. Every month you can sign up for $1. Whatever.
he's
I lost
dying.
my Steam. Ricky blew me off and fucked me up. Ricky, where the fuck are you?
Hey guys, you're gonna all find me on Twitter. I don't believe in nothing called a fucking X. You all find me on Twitter though at AfroKing89. You could also find me in Andy's old ass fucking movie reviews on It's the Afro King and his YouTube Jerome Conrad. We have officially crept up on 17 years of the release of our first video, which would have been Welcome to America.
I got to shout out. We broke fucking 9,000 downloads, and I'm 99.999% sure we're doing a 10,000 download
Drink extravaganza.
on Weldy's channel once that happens.
Mhm.
So check back with us in like fucking October, November-ish.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know about that October, November-ish. My calendar is pretty tight then.
What if we hit it before
Suffering
then?
from success.
Then we do it then.
Good.
Or
I
how
hope we
about
hit it then.
we'll probably do it before then. Who knows, guys? We'll do it. And there are several drinking games that we'll be doing and we'll be enjoying. And you all will have to join us for that. Weldy, where can they find your beautiful ass?
And that's
be-
that.
Before that, at the buzzer, happy 38th anniversary, Bug Top Pee Wee. Or
Big Top Pee Wee.
Jesus.
Wow.
Big Top Pee Wee.
You've had like 2
I've had
beers.
well, I'm also reading with one eye.
Whose fault is that?
Well, I gotta be into my mic.
You know why you got to be into your mic? Because fuck you, Andy. That's why.
Ding. Happy 38th anniversary, Big Top Pee Wee, released July 22nd, 1988. You can find me at twitch.tv/WeldyTime on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And you can find me at youtube.com/@WeldyTime whenever I upload new stuff. Alex, where can they find you?
So I finally got the new Instagram up. You can find me at a.m.metalworks.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
that's a lot of dots. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a lot of dots. It's a lot of periods, which,
Hey,
you know, hey-o. Rather have periods than not.
once a month.
At least once a month. Shout out to Everlast Welders. Thanks for the hats. Thanks for the machine. Trying to get another machine out of you guys. On that note, what are we doing? Keeping our sticks on the ice? We're keeping our dicks in the ice? Like, what are we doing here?
Minnesota dicks in the ice.
We're all dying.
Happy 39th anniversary, Summer School.
What?
With
Missouri
Mark
dicks.
Harmon or Gibbs. for
Good night,
you.
Canada!
Congrats to Spain on whooping the shit out of Argentina at the World Cup.
Our president was in that.
And he was cheering for Argentina, so that should tell you who you should be cheering for.
Holy shit, John Lovitz turned 69 today?
Hey-o.
Nice.
Turn this shit the fuck off.
That's it. That's how it counts.